Kiss FM. Dance Music Australia.
Back with you on the beautiful drive. Joining me on the phone, I have the two halves of the co-creators who, of course, do the Love Vibration Nation show here on Kiss. And last week they had the number one track on the Kiss chart. And I have Marco and Nikki on the line. How are you guys?
We're good, man.
Timmy.
What's up, Timmy?
Well, I'm doing my
What's
show.
up,
That's
Timmy?
what's up. What's up with you
Good,
guys? First of all, Marco, where are you?
I'm standing in Anchorage, Alaska right now.
You're in Alaska?
On lockdown for COVID.
Same here. We're locked down. And what about you, Nikki? Where are you?
I'm just down from Valencia at the moment, standing in the Spanish sun, my man. It's lovely today.
All right. Well, we're all around the world on this phone call. That's pretty awesome. Alaska.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're social distancing, Tim. We're following the rules.
We've taken it to an extreme. And
6,000 miles apart. That's how we have to do
Yeah,
this.
I think we're good.
do you think we should be wearing masks if we're that far apart?
Oh, man. Listen, they wear them to raves anyways nowadays, the kids. So that might stay a little bit, I think.
So the co-creators, you two, I suppose it's been a while since you've been in the studio together.
Yeah, no doubt about that. I mean, we'll do stuff remotely. No problem with that, and keep bouncing ideas off of each other. I mean, with the technology, I could send a project to Nikki do the same with me. We'll just bang out the music. It's a thing where we've been doing it together for so long now that it's kind of like he knows what I want to hear, I know what he wants to hear, and we just talk it through. And at the end, it usually comes out pretty dope. I mean, at the end of the day, some tracks you throw away, but like on this EP, Tim, we just tried to do something which the whole theme of it was, being stuck in traffic in South Beach where there's really no drama when you're coming out of the club at 10, 11 o'clock in the morning on your way to the next, to the next party stop or the beach. We heard a lot of tunes out there, coming out of Space Miami and stuff like that we never heard before. You end up making friends with whoever that is in the car that's playing it. And the vibe is just, no drama. I mean, with all the drama that's going on right now with this whole COVID thing in the world and everything else, I think it was time just to make a good, 2-track banging EP. And so far, everybody's kind of digging the vibe.
It's almost like you're reminiscing about the good times, isn't it, in Miami? Of course, now Florida's getting hit big time.
I lived out there. I lived out there in Hillsborough Beach, right outside of Miami, for a long time, Tim. I'll tell you what, whether you were out there to party or even if you went to the parties like straight sober, the bottom line is everybody was just in the whole music vibe, and it really didn't matter who knew who or whatever, because everybody was just friends. It was a Love Vibration Nation, but it was in Miami. That's the whole vibe, you know what I mean? And I think we captured that, in these 2 tracks, just to try to keep it simple and put a lot of smiles on people, you know what I mean?
Sure. 2 things, of course, Miami always known for the Winter Music Conference, of course, not happening due to COVID. But the other thing I wanted to mention is congratulations to you two guys for getting a Grammy nomination.
Thanks, Timmy. I appreciate that. It's a lot of hard work last year.
Next time we get nominated, though, we want to get the win, right, Nick? I mean, that's
You're obviously not.
That's the bottom line, But yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah,
that was definitely cool for us. I mean, definitely a little bit of politics involved in that whole situation, but at the end of the day, to get recognized, by those people is cool. And for us too, the way that we think, Tim, is we also like that, that those bedroom DJs that are just kind of hanging out looking for the right drum loop and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If we can make them happy by just, making a track that they're like, oh, damn, what is that? I never heard that before. I get as much of a rise out of that too, because we were those guys, right, Nick? I mean, I would call Nicky up on the phone and say, dude, have you heard this track? And then there's this one part that comes in at 1:45 and it's the sickest thing ever, and he'd be totally into it. You know what I mean? A lot of people still like that, and I think we try to cater to them, just as much as, the other big DJs and stuff like that, just to try to keep it real.
Well, obviously you didn't have a big enough paper bag full of folding greenbacks to take out the Grammy. So next time, there's your tip.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's what we need.
So what's
Yeah, man.
what's the plan? I mean, you did a 2-track EP. You guys have been pretty prolific. I know that current times have made it a little bit harder for you. But what's looking forward looking like for you two?
So right now, this is the Sony game plan. I agree with them a lot. Is we did make that little bit of noise with that Grammy nomination, which was cool. And the radio show's been going well. Then we came back with this EP. We're already in recording the next EP, and we're doing full blown vocals on it. I think people are going to be really, really surprised by the sound that we're bringing to the table. Staying versatile on the sound, and it's going to be just a hair more mainstream, but definitely still hot and funky, right, Nick? I mean, that's pretty much the way to look at style stuff that we're doing right now. So the whole idea, Tim, is we love doing the remixes. Don't get it twisted. I mean, it's good to do remixes, but I think Nikki would agree with me. We got into too much of a rut of remixing other people's stuff when we should have been writing our own tracks a little bit more. So the key for us is to keep turning out material, good quality material. So we've got a goal right now where we're shooting for that next release to be out approximately 6 weeks from now, which is not a lot of time between releases. So we hope that we're going to stay fresh in everybody's minds and hearts, and they can keep feeling the vibe of what we're doing. And I'll tell you what too is, it feels good to be back, bro. I mean, it really feels
definitely.
Yeah, it feels good
great
to be
to have
back.
some new music out, man.
Yeah, well, you guys are always.
And I was waiting to see. We said, okay, we think it's funky. What's going on here? We wanted to see what the response was going to be, on our original tracks, not on the remix stuff. And it's been so good, and it just feels really good, Tim. And I mean, even though the COVID stuff and all the drama's happening, I would be lying to you if I said I didn't feel good about this release.
Well, go ahead and name drop who's supporting the track or the EP.
Well, we got Orion Gallo, Severino from Horse Meat Disco, Global Dance. It's already on the Track Source charts. It's number 30 on the Essential Track.
Slam guys, Soma Slam guys, which is a very good hit for us.
Yeah. Annette Gapstream, Paco Osuna. I mean, there's a lot. Timmy Byrne, you know that guy?
I heard of him.
So it feels good to have those guys, jump on it and support it like that. And like I said, it's just giving me more inspiration. I think Nikki too kind of gave us a shot on the creative side. And the whole idea with this is, Tim, that the new music releases for this year, our goal is to stay in people's ears, because once this COVID stuff does calm down, the whole plan is that Sony will give us a lot of tour support on that. So that's the game plan. And we really want to come out and see our fans. I mean, that's going to be the key. And you need music to tour on. So, that's what we're doing. We're making the music now. It's a lot more fun than the label stuff. I'll tell you that right now. There's no question.
That's what it's all about. The label stuff is just a distraction always, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Absolutely.
Hey, Nikki, how's it going there in Spain at the moment?
Yeah, it's good, Timmy. It's good. Just kind of things are starting to come back to normal here slowly and stuff like that. I mean, there's tourists here and everything. I mean, Ibiza's got, minimal amount of people there, but it's coming back to life slowly, really, gradually. But no, it feels all right here. It feels a lot better here than it did, 2-3 months ago.
Yeah,
so,
sure.
It's good. It's good. They've dealt with it quite well, the Spanish, actually. I mean, full respect to them all here. They've done a good job of keeping us safe and, keeping us as well as anything. Because,
sure.
Strange times, man. No one knows what's going on here really now. And,
no.
We're just all motoring on and trying to keep going forward. But, no, we're all good, thanks. We're all good.
All right. Well, just quickly want to wrap up and say well done on the show too, guys. It's such an awesome show we have here. Every week you deliver.
No, we love working for KISS, man. Really appreciate everything you've done for us, man. Doing all the guys there, Timmy. Respect to you guys, man.
So much love for being on Kiss, Tim. Seriously, and the feedback we get from the listeners that hit us back on the DM or on Instagram and stuff like that, it's just, we know that we're making a connection. So, you know, I mean, there's no other radio station in Australia that anybody should be listening to besides Kiss.
Nah, man.
All right,
Kiss
thanks,
is our
guys.
favourite, man. Full stop.
All right. Well, on that note, I'm going to get you guys to introduce the track, and I'm going to hit play. So over to you, and I'll say goodbye, but you intro it.
Okay. Go on then, Marco.
Okay. All right, guys. This is our new track. It's called Miami Tech from the Miami Tech EP. Much love from the co-creators. Peace.
Yeah, much love, Australia. Stay safe, man.
Thanks
Timmy.
guys. Thank you.
Thanks,
Cheers, man.
God bless.
Bye, man.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.